We don't got that shit.
She did.
Eve.
Snake had 2 eyes, 2 ears. He had a mouth. He had 5 fingers.
Yep. No,
one hand, 5 on the other.
Dude he may have been IUIC. He may have been an IUIC dude because they've been business, IUIC been business.
He had melanin and he was a proud ass fucker.
Yeah. If the snake was literal, then that means that the he-goat literal. That means that the dragon literal. That means that when any comparison of an animal in the scripture is literal.
When Adam and Eve hid behind the trees, you got Adam behind an oak.
Hiding from the Lord behind the tree, literally.
And the Lord's just walking like he ain't seen it. Like, where are they?
So Dan was a walking serpent. The tribe of Dan was called a serpent. Yeah.
Yeah, she came out the womb just slithering and shit. Slithered out the womb and shit.
Shalom.
I'ma name him Dan.
These other camps, man, they just don't got it, man.
The Apostle Gabar just did a sit down about dark sayings and he said some things in the scriptures are literal and some things are parables, dark sayings.
Them guys, they don't got it. They don't fucking got it.
What y'all say miss me with?
That
bullshit.
Miss me with the bullshit.
This is Jude chapter 1 verse 3. Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that you should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. And that's the reason why.
Yep. That's the only reason why we deal with niggas. Because we care about the Lord's work, man. That's right. When you a workman, you take pride in your job.
That's right.
Any Israelite that I know takes pride in a craft, in his craft. Our craft is rightly dividing the word of truth.
That's right.
So when you see somebody else come fucking up your craft, you gotta go and kick his ass spiritually and fix it, man.
Yeah, because according to 1 Corinthians 3rd chapter, we enter into other man's labors. So here it is, we building. Paul said, hey, we all build us together, but take heed how you build thereof. Yeah. So here it is, the apostles taught us, hey, look, nigga, you lay the brick, nigga, you lay the mortar, place. Yep. Brick, mortar, boom. Brick, mortar, boom. Yeah. Here it is, these whole ass niggas coming in, fucking shit up. They got mortar all on the different part of the wall and shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Here it is, you just built up one side, this nigga come knock it down. Nah, dog, see what had happened was, right? No, nigga.
He was doing it wrong.
Oh, you sit right there, you
put them bricks up there, then put that mud on there, man.
Oh, you sit right there, you building a house, and you look in the back of the house, this nigga got an amusement park back there, building a goddamn amusement park.
This nigga ain't even got mortar, like it says in Ezekiel, the 13th chapter, they got untempered mortar.
Niggas, man.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas that mix some shit together that ain't even supposed to mix.
Just beach.
These niggas ain't even got bricks.
Because ain't
they bring no tools to the work site.
Ain't the apostles, ain't they contract?
They ain't got the tools.
They bring no tools to the work site,
they got
bro.
the tools.
And the real tools, they looking at it like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Yep. No tool belt, no work boots.
Niggas ain't building shit, but they destroying a whole lot, man. Like, goddamn, we just built that part. Just imagine when they was rebuilding the temple, man. In the book of Ezra, when they was rebuilding the temple. In the book of Nehemiah, when they was rebuilding the wall. Each person had a section of the wall that they was building. Here it is, you're supposed to build it around the city, but here it is, a nigga building opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog, the wall, the city, like this. What is you doing?
Hey, I thought it would be better if you built to the lake. It'll look better by the lake.
You're building to the lake and shit. They always tell you, bring your own tools, man.
Yep, they do.
Talking about my blue, well, what I envisioned in my mind. No, nigga, the Lord already gave the blueprint. We building according as the Lord said build.
That's right.
Here it is. Moses building the temple, not the temple, but the tabernacle in the wilderness. One of the Levites like, nah, nigga, I thought it'd be better, nigga, if we put, you know what I'm saying? Gotta put this on there, dog. Like, no, nigga, the Lord said build it according to the specifications, man.
That's right.
Nah, man.
Hey, I'ma just sign my name right here.
Look, man.
In the name of the Lord.
Rings like you said, man.
Look, man, I'm gonna put them golds in my ears, you know what I'm saying? But shit, we can use these stones over here. No, nigga, the Lord said gold rings, nigga.
Yep. And barbers do that today. You like, no, man, no lining. Nah, I got you, bro. I got you.
I know how to do it, man.
Yeah, it look better like this, though.
Better like this,
I give you the fade with the taper with the line, bro. You Chris, bro.
Hey, remember on the 5 Heartbeats when the dude was jacking dude's
song up on the piano. He said, that's my music, man.
Knocked his ass on the piano, bro.
Throw his ass right up there.
And then start playing double time, bro. To fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Went extra hard.
Yeah.
Can I bring this out to you? This
You
is
know? That's how it be, man, because you gotta go out, you gotta go back and correct people's shit. Hey, when he got on the piano, he played that shit studiously.
yeah, diligently.
They're like, the song wasn't even really like that. He like, fuck it. Nigga, fuck my shit up. I'm finna magnify this shit.
Hey, like Ike and Tina. Tina trying to sing it the way she wanted to. No, bitch, I told you to sing it like I told you.
Yeah, I got something too.
You better sing. Hey, Ike shit.
You done sing it from here.
Ike told you to sing it, bitch. You better sing it the way he told you. You gonna catch them blows. You know?
This is Numbers 12 and 6.
I'm tired, you're tired, motherfucker.
Hey, if you die, I kill you. If you die, I kill you.
Oh, damn. No, Joshua. Anyway, this is Numbers 12 and 6. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and I will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches, and the similitude of Yahweh shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? So the Lord let you know I speak in dark speeches. So the man whom the Lord raised up to understand those dark speeches is who? The prophets. If there be a prophet among you, I will reveal myself to him. So you people ain't got the proper tools, and the proper tool is the correct understanding of these scriptures to go out and prophesy, man. Like if you got, like, you know what I'm saying, when you learn in math, you can't teach the teacher. You can't learn geometry without learning addition and subtraction. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is 2 Timothy. This is 2 Timothy 2 and 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the power, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, but shun profane and vain babblings.
Yeah,
for they will
because when you say a workman that need not to be ashamed, if you out there teaching something and you ain't studied up and somebody asks you a question and you now you got a wingman, and now you winging it. That's shame. Now you got that shame on you because you didn't understand fully what you was talking about, and somebody asked you a question, and you was just caught. You ain't had no answer for it.
The Lord just taking the oil from you, like some cats we know of, man.
Right, because if you're a true man, you have a He said, I will give you a mouth, but no man will be able to gainsay your position. So, regardless, like, you know, certain questions may pop up, you may know, and then there's other, that's why you got the podcast. Because there's other brothers that's sufficient in other different.
Because when you go to Titans, that's our role, man, to convince the gainsayer. Because you gonna have people come up here. You might have somebody, you know what I'm saying, come up here in a humble spirit with questions. He really want to know. You got to study to show yourself approved, because going to Proverbs, it says to study to give an answer, man. Go ahead.
When they ask you a question about your faith, be ready to give an answer. So, 1 Peter 2 and 3 and 15.
That's more.
Come. It says, this is 2 Timothy 2:16. But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. So, you know, it's like that old saying, you know, like when they say when you lie, you gotta cover your lie with another lie. You gotta keep on going into it. Like, you know, you might not know what you're talking about, but you gotta keep on faking like you know what you're talking about. And then now you paint a big ass moral of a big ass lie. And you got people that's believing, you know. You got people that's following you, and you got them going on. You got them, you know, and that's ungodly, man.
Teachers, they teach it. Because the shit is vain babblings, man. And what they teaching is going to increase into more ungodliness. Because they getting wickeder and wickeder, they waxing worse and worse, man. Being deceiving and being deceived, you know?
This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 16. It says, thus said the Lord of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. they speak a vision of their own heart and not out of the mouth of the Lord. They say still, it's like it says, they say still unto them that despise me, the Lord has said, ye shall have peace, your life. And they said unto every one that walketh after the imagination of their own heart, no evil shall come upon you.
Right, so you strengthening the hands of evildoers, man. You promoting their wickedness. You telling them hey, they're gonna have peace and safety in the madness and the bullshit they continuing in, man. Yeah. We out here telling you that you continue in that madness, you gonna get destroyed, man. You gonna pine away. Some of you niggas gonna die of famine. Some of you niggas gonna die in the race wars. Some of you niggas gonna die in FEMA camps. Some of you niggas gonna die of pestilence and disease.
Ripped by beasts.
Ripped apart by beasts, the teeth of wild beasts. These big burly animals that's in these prisons, they gonna get out and guess what they accustomed to? Boy butt. Hey, all this is, hey, shit. The Lord said he'll bring your fears upon you, man.
The motherfuckers that's on the meds, we're gonna be able to get them their meds in the day.
Oh yeah, all that shit gonna be fake.
Them niggas gonna be bugged out.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people walking around with chronic pain, fibromyalgia, you know, which you know, chronic pain, all kind of nerve pain and shit. And you know what? You know what cures all that? A lot of that stretching, man. Just stretching your body out.
What's the name of that movie? That just came Split. Motherfuckers like that exist.
Yeah.
25 personalities and shit. That sound like simple.
And you know what? though? People that's mentally gone and got all the demons on them, they become physically strong.
Yeah.
Well, he did, when he practiced his gun.
My mother said a old woman in a nursing home had a fit and threw this big burly nigga across the room, man.
Well, shit, that's some spirits on it.
Yeah.
You read about that when Yahweh Shai was exercising those demons.
Right.
We got one dude, he couldn't be bound. He kept breaking the chains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those 7 sons of Sceva, they tried to cast out that demon in the name of Yahweh Shai. And what did he say? He said, Paul, I know. Yahweh Shai, I know. But who are you? And he whooped all 7 of their ass, man.
Hey, that dude in Brazil that got shot in the face.
He
was walking around like this.
Did you say the demon made him run out naked?
No, they ran out naked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. They ran out naked.
Yep. Rip their clothes off, man. Beat them ass, bro.
Beat them up. And you're seeing a lot of that now with the people with demons on, stripping out their clothes. Hey, these words in the scriptures are life, man. Which also means they play out, man. They play out in the earth, man.
Shall not come back void.
Hey, there's no other prophecy or no other book that you can put with the scriptures, man. At all, man.
It says, for who have stood in the counsel of the Lord, who have received and heard these words, who have marked his words and heard it, behold, a whirlwind of the Lord.
Hey, guess who did that, man? Guess who stood in the counsel of the Lord? Guess who marked the words that Yahweh said, man? Yahweh Shai. Because in the book of John, it says what, man? Yahweh Shai said, everything that I heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. I call you no longer servants, but I call you friends, man. We have the mind of Yahweh Shai because, hey, the Lord revealed everything unto Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai in turn revealed it unto us, man. Through his blood, man, for that sacrifice he made. So that's why we out here to tell you, hey, thus saith the Bible, man. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because we have his testimony, man. We're speaking the words he spoke over 2,000 years ago.
Spirit of prophecy is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury. It says, even a grievous whirlwind, it shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked.
And guess what that whirlwind is talking about, man? It's talking about fire. It's talking about fire. Because guess what? Those chariots is bringing fire, those laser beams, and the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. It's going to come down upon all you niggas, man. That's teaching all that madness, that false doctrine, you know?
It says, the anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed, and until he have performed the thoughts of his heart. And the latter
thoughts, man. Hey, the thoughts is already written. We know what the Lord already purposed. You know, Pops had quoted the scripture, Isaiah 55:11. The Lord's words will not come back void. All this is written already, man. Esau being destroyed, you know, the 1,000 years of slavery for these heathens. Afterward, Esau getting annihilated. The destruction of Babylon. You know, the salvation of the elect. All this is written. So that's the purpose of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And it says in Hebrews, I believe it's the 10th chapter, it says that he can show to the heirs of faith, which we hope to be, the immutability of his counsel, man. Meaning the unalterable, the unchangeability of his counsel. His counsel don't change. What he purposes stands.
That's right.
It says, in the latter day you shall consider it perfect.
In the latter days you shall consider it perfectly, man. And we in the latter days. And we in the latter days, man. People say, according to what, 2 Peter 3rd chapter? Since the fathers fell asleep, the same thing been going on. Hey, we be in the latter days for over 2,000 years, baby.
According to the book of Hebrews.
The end came when Yahushua came on the scene. You know? The difference is, man, you people don't know the understanding of the scriptures. One day to the Lord is 1,000 years on this planet.
They don't understand prophecy. Prophecy has been things that happen upon the earth, man. You know?
Here it is, the chip being instituted before we got on the slave ship.
You know, basically, because for the chip to come, you needed what? Technology to what? Progress.
Credit cards, debit cards.
So yeah, debit cards.
Bank accounts, fiat.
iPads and all that shit. Tablets. All that, man.
For glitter and arrow, you had to have the rocket technology.
And GPS.
Be on scene. So that glitter and arrow from one end of the earth to the other end can be fulfilled.
Had to have GPS and satellites.
To what they got called, what they call clouds.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To store more information.
Yep.
Part of that technology stored in the cloud was back to the chip, man. You know?
Yep.
It says, I have not sent.
Hey, that's just them mimicking they trying to mimic the spirit, man.
Yep.
Store all that information in nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because the cloud is just basically that. It's a net. It's the internet. All this information is just stored. It's just floating around these satellites. You know, you can access it at any time.
Yeah. Pictures.
Yep.
Video.
Yeah, and that's them trying to mimic the spirit. You know. Because a lot of things we tell brothers, like some things come off memory, but a lot of things it be the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Yeah.
Brother be sitting here speaking and the spirit that hit you with a scripture that you ain't read. Hey, get Sirach 29:3.
Yep.
The spirit just told me to get it. You know.
Just stored in your cloud.
Then you get it. Hey, well, shit, I ain't read that scripture in damn. You know what I'm saying?
Forgot about
the
that.
spirit, you know?
Or you're thinking of a scripture and the brother get it. You like, get it, so he's like, I'm holding it, bro. You know?
Hey, these niggas, man. These niggas that forsake the Lord's gonna get these niggas, man. Because here you go, we told him about the truth. When I ran across him, he had some Freemason shit on, man. These niggas, man.
No, a lot of niggas don't get right. They need to see it. Just like Thomas. Thomas wouldn't believe it until he actually put his hand in your, and you know what I'm saying? Yep. And that was done to signify, hey, a lot of people won't get, hey, once these martial law, once these tanks going up and down the street and shit, that's when motherfuckers gonna be like, look, them niggas was right.
Hey, when they collapse the stock market and niggas can't spend money, hey, and you know what, man? A lot of you gonna be rejected. The Lord gonna choose a lot of new people.
Yeah, but majority is it's too late.
Too late, man. There's our scripture saying before, the evil days draw nigh. Seek ye the Lord.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Because if you turn the blind eye from the truth, then when the day come where you need the Lord, he gonna reject you.
He'll turn the blind eye on you.
Yeah, he'll turn the blind eye. When you call on him, hey, what the scripture say, they should seek me early, man.
Yep.
Hosea says, when the time of the affliction, they shall seek me.
Yeah. Hey, when all hell break loose, a nigga wanna go become a Lord freak, Lord this, Lord that. And the Lord not gonna be with you, man.
Be the humblest. You ain't gonna know the nigga woman in that day.
Even just like what they call them, the malefactor, Just like the malefactor that was on Yahweh's side, you know, he his faith, man, at that last minute, you know.
I got a t-shirt.
There's always exceptions and examples.